We've almost gone to the point where if someone wants to lose weight to be healthier, they're demonized. Guys have to look like Thor, and girls have to look like Victoria's Secret model. You get thin with a six-pack with boobs, and like that body type like next to never exists. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my brand new series, Unbox. Lately, I've been craving like haul videos, unboxing videos, try-on videos, and at the same time, wanting to make a podcast. And I had this aha moment. I'm gonna combine them. So hear me out what this series is gonna be. We're gonna be unboxing some fun things for you guys, doing some try-ons, while we unbox some controversial or exciting or trending topics. Today, weight loss. Make it fun and exciting for you guys. Each time, I'm gonna give away one of the boxes. There's this big box, this big box, and this big box. And I know you selfishly want me to give away this one and this one, but fun fact, this one is worth more than both those combined.
What's in the box? What's in the f***ing box?
There'll be a giveaway during the video on how to win this. Go clean your house, go on your hot girl walk, do what you want to do, play this in the background, or watch me unbox things. And let's talk about weight loss. What brought me to want to talk about this is a while ago I did a YouTube community poll and asked you guys, what is your goals? Is it lose weight, gain muscles, performance, A high percent of people's was weight loss. Why I was kind of confused is, okay, that's people's goals, but at the same time, it also feels like people aren't allowed to say that is actually their goals. Like, I don't hear anyone talking about that. Where the confusion is specifically, a lot of people are voting for weight loss when all they had to do was click and it was anonymous, but as soon as I had a one-on-one interaction or I read the comments or DMs, I very seldomly get people saying weight loss is their goal. It's like they're doing it behind closed doors. They're not actually saying that's their goal. It's like, oh, deep down, I want to lose weight, but I don't want people to know I want to lose weight. Oh, that's so aesthetic now. Okay, we'll come back to this guy in a minute. Now, in my opinion, the weight loss industry is one of the most toxic, awful industries there is. And it used to be sadly so normal, especially for females back then. It was almost like a bonding experience. Guys have a lot of other things. They can go do sports and that. It seemed to be such a thing that women bonded over, like moms and daughters can like, let's go on this diet together. And then people would make friends at Weight Watcher meetings. And it was so normal in society to just be like, thin is in, thin, lose weight. Then you could also talk about how, you know, the food industry really hijacks a lot of foods to keep people overweight, which fuels the pharmaceutical industries, which fuels the weight loss industries, and it's this like cycle of just keeping people on a diet and is awful. And I think we're all kind of aware of that. And now we've moved in maybe about 5 years ago into the body positivity, which in my opinion is amazing. We're embracing every body size because every body size is beautiful. Health is not your weight. We started seeing different body types promoted. We started celebrating different body types. Like, there's diversity in our feeds and online and in media, and it was beautiful and I love it. And we were starting to express that thin does not mean healthy. Thin can be extremely unhealthy, but someone can be a bit quote unquote bigger or thicker and live a healthy athletic life. Body positivity the last year or two, I think we could agree, kind of was like, ooh, have we gone too far? And I think that's almost anything in life, when you almost go in the opposite direction until it becomes an extreme. And what I'm saying is usually anything in life, when there's one extreme, the pendulum has to go to the complete opposite extreme to realize that that was an extreme, and then usually, hopefully over time, humans love homeostasis and we do find this beautiful middle ground. So that's when I started to notice this odd trend that people almost, and this is the title of the video, aren't allowed to lose weight. Media has almost made it this odd. There's like a section of these tabloid articles that are like keto when you go to the grocery store and like harping down weight loss, but at the same time, if someone like Adele loses weight, and I've talked about this before, and she's just seen as like, it's a bad thing because by her losing weight is fat phobic, and us celebrating that she lost weight and is looking good means we're fat phobic because we weren't saying she was beautiful before. But this is why I even wanted to make this video, is I feel it's just a really confusing time, and I just want to start talking about it, and I want to hear down in the comments what you guys think. We've almost gone to the point where if someone wants to lose weight to be healthier, they're demonized. But on the same time, we do have these tendencies, and It is a buzzword topic, and I won't lie, when I first read fat phobia, I rolled my eyes. I was like, oh my, what? And hear me out, when I rolled my eyes at the fat phobia, I want to have some context. When I first heard it, I was so confused because I thought it was like the idea of like when someone's scared of spiders, like they're like, whoo, spiders, oh my God, they're gonna faint. And like, I thought someone out there was diagnosed with something that they see fat on a human and they literally like go into full panic mode. And I was like, that is the, like, who is like that? Like, let's slap them. That can't be a thing. And now when I've heard a bit more about it, I get it, and we will discuss later on in this video a bit more of what that is. I'm saying this all from realizing I am a white, skinny girl, and I am aware of my privilege, so that's why I even just want to open this conversation instead of just making this about me and my own experience, and I'd love to hear it down in the comments, because then it made me start to realize I've never been in the shoes of someone that is quote-unquote overweight, and they go to the doctor and they're like, I'm experiencing this, this, and this, and this, and the doctor just tells them you have to lose weight when it could be something completely different, and I've never had to experience that. So I actually asked you guys 2 videos ago to just comment on your thoughts of the weight loss industry. So I wanted to read some of your guys' responses and just comment on them because I think it was so insightful seeing them from so many different perspectives. Paige, diet industry, inconsistent, eggs good, eggs bad. Oh wait, eggs good again. That is one thing for sure. I think just the diet industry and weight loss industry is so confusing in the sense that what is healthy, what is good, is so subjective and constantly changing. Like, it went from no carbs to no fat to fat is healthy to carnivore to vegan to now we're kind of like in a mess. It's so conflicting, and so even if you think you're trying to lose weight or be healthy, someone else is going to tell you you're doing the worst thing possible for your body. This one's the light one. This one I can curl. Maybe I'm just jacked. Ooh, we got goodie. Big goodie. Athletic Green travel packs. The only supplement I will heart forever on to get is Athletic Greens. They're not sponsoring this video, but they sponsor videos. And oh my God. Actually, this is kind of on brand for the topic because that's why I do like Athletic Greens. It's not a weight loss supplement, it's just like health. You don't take it to lose weight. You don't take it to be in a calorie deficit. You just add it to your diet. You're just trying to be healthier. If you guys want Athletic Greens giveaway, I can do that in the next video. So I just got back from Sweden and I'm puffy. And so this week, what I'm doing is, I've learned whenever I travel, I just get inflamed, I get swollen. The scale goes up like 5 pounds, and I've just learned that's normal for me. And the best thing to do is to not crash diet, not stress my body out more. I've learned, and it seems so counterintuitive, and I know, spend the next week giving my body everything it needs. So for me, that's booking a massage, stretching, eating whole nutrient-dense food, not even in a calorie deficit, making sure I'm just eating maintenance and getting a whole bunch of healthy foods in, drinking enough water. And the biggest thing is just focusing on my sleep schedule and getting enough sleep. And if I do that for a week, the scale just drops. And that's a great example of, no, I'm not trying to lose weight, but I'm trying to get rid of that inflammation. And I even feel that's the funny thing and why I'm making this video is I almost can't even say that as a quote-unquote skinny girl. I can't say that like I just want to depuff, debloat, like I'm just inflamed, I'm swollen, and I want to get rid of this few pounds of water weight. And so technically that's weight loss. See, that's why I was like, the internet, as soon as I started talking about this, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get attacked. But I know you guys, my subscribers, get it. And this is an example of like, my body doesn't want this right now. My body's just like, where are we in the world? What are you doing? Let's just like hold on to water because I'm stressed. Let's just call it what it is at the end of the day. It's like, yes, we have to use all these terms like, oh, debloat and not inflame. But like, no, I just want to shed the few pounds of water weight that my body's holding on to. And if it was fat, it's okay. Let's open another package. And this one's gonna probably be like the most controversial thing if you want to have weight loss and be healthy. But I love it. Oh. That was safe. I never said I was smart or good role model. Oh. Maybe I'm just jacked. Oh my God, 3D Energy sent me this. This is why I make a YouTube channel. I just weaseled you all in for a controversial topic. Really? So Brad sent me energy drinks? Just kidding, I do it to make good content and have conversations, but I mean, like, I thought this one by Anya, sorry if I said that wrong, was really interesting. 2 thoughts on weight loss industry. 1, we don't want to lose weight. Winners never lose. Preach. 2, most people I know have great bodies, never diet. It's about promising to your body that there will always be enough everything that it needs so that it understands there's no need for saving everything. We just need to learn to listen carefully. And I think that is a great thought, as I know so many people who never diet, never need to lose weight, and that's why the diet industry is also toxic. And that comes from both sides. If you grew up overweight and you want to lose weight, you kind of got to go on a diet, quote unquote. Diet, calorie deficit, whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, we know so many people who have never been on one and just maintain their weight, and it's probably because nothing's ever been off limits for them. And it never creates that good and bad relationship with food, and it never creates this, I won't get to have this Monday, I have to have it all now, and that yo-yo effect. Mini break from important topics to talk about clearly even more important topics. Taste testies. So we got Sunburst. Oh, strawberry lemonade. Oh my God. See, it tastes too good because then I just want to drink like 3 a day. I should not have this many at my disposal. I'd love to hear like down in the comments what your guys' goal is. Like, if it is weight loss, like why do you want to lose weight? If on the flip side, it's about gaining confidence, maybe that confidence is from embracing exactly where your body is right now and loving your body and what it is capable of doing. Like, can you run a faster 5K? Can you lift heavier? Can you walk longer? Can you go on hikes? Can you swim with your friends? Can you hike around Europe? And that doesn't come from a number on the scale. That comes from just embracing where you are and what your body is capable of doing and what your body allows you to do. If you want to lose weight, and it's from a general place of like, no, I just feel like puffy and my digestion's off and I'm breaking out and I've literally just ate Twinkies for several months. Like, that's okay. Like, you're allowed, and it's just this funny place, and I don't really have an exact answer. It's more of just a conversation that I've noticed that the internet is so polarizing that we don't allow people to just talk. I think the weight loss industry is just this awful industry that, you know, the guys have to look like Thor and girls have to look like Victoria's Secret model. You have to be thin with a 6-pack with boobs, and like that body type like next to never exists. That is so awful. But at the same time, there is times when you might be a bit healthier in a different body size. Now this one's by Sophie. About weight loss. I've definitely had weight loss goals in the past that were based on some arbitrary number on the scale. I lost a bunch and realized there was no muscle under. I had no energy and I wasn't even that satisfied with how I look. Now I eat it intuitively with an aim to increase strength. It is so much more rewarding to build muscle, even though now I'm at a much higher weight. Everything I eat and drink is nourishing and fuel for my body and soul, and the food guilt is gone. That's a reminder. Is also weight is just such a small indicator, and I always want to preach like it is just the similar to looking at your heart rate, your blood pressure. Like, there's so many different factors, and weight is just one, and it does not tell the whole picture, because you could lose 5 pounds and everything lost was muscle. And then you're just gonna look that quote unquote, I hate to, is this term, am I allowed to use it? Skinny fat. I was skinny fat most of my life until I actually incorporated more strength training, was when you kind of have that lean look. So sometimes you'll see that when someone gains weight because they put on muscle and they look leaner. I think we need to really stop like goal shaming people, and I think that's a funny place, especially New Year's resolution. Like, people had all these thoughts with themselves and what they want to do, what is them living their best life, and then they go online and be told, no, you're not allowed to do that. Like, let's embrace any person that wants to improve themselves in a way that will literally make them live a longer, healthier life, that improves their energy, physical health, mental health, just makes them want to be a more social, productive person. Like, we should just celebrate that, and it's going to look different on every single person. Only goal, we should shame anyone that doesn't want to make it their goal is getting proper sleep. I'm going to give away the Aurora Ring. Comment down below how many hours of sleep you think you get a night on average. Turn on notification bells, because I will comment on the post that wins, and that's how you'll get notified. Back to just goals. I wish everyone could look at the scale objectively, and I realize that that's also so easy said than done, and I think a lot of people have struggled with that, especially with so many years we were told this body type is in. It's sad, but it was just a reality, especially in the early 2000s, 90s, like these such thin people were painted as healthy and attractive. That was the stereotype. So people would go and calculate how much they should weigh to look like that. And it was just the only health parameter that was really available to us. I think now with things like activity trackers, we're starting to have other things to look on for health. And it would be great if we got to a place that like you could monitor almost everything else. And the weight is just a small little thing that we can kind of attribute to, but it really means so little in the scheme of things. Sorry, this died, so I'm on a different camera. So if you're like, whoa, you look different. I just wish we would take the time to get to know people and let them tell their story and not attack every single word people say. Maybe educate, and that's why I was like, I'm sure I screwed up 10 times this video. Educate me, let's talk and let's have a conversation. Allow people the space to screw up and allow people to talk about what they want to, and hearing people as a whole person. We're complicated and our bodies are complicated and there's so many factors, and that's also why you can't just look at weight. Weight is such a small thing on this in the scale of life, pun. But there's so many other factors that let you know you're living a healthy life, productive life, that you're bettering yourself. But then also thinking about other people's shoes though, when you do talk about your journey, and realizing, like I said, I've never lived as a quote-unquote bigger body. I've always been smaller. As much as I hope to understand and having conversations, understanding other people's point of view, I can never fully know because I haven't lived that life. So I'd love to know down in the comments how you guys feel. Is weight loss a goal? Is it not? Is it the best goal for you right now is ignoring the scale? What is health? What is longevity? Where are we in the state of this world? We went from diet culture to body positivity, so we're in this like body neutrality phase, but then we're learning more about like fat phobia, and it's complicated, and that's why this video is even messy, and even why I wanted to have this, and I want to start talking about conversations like this, because the only way we start celebrating people and understanding people's point of view is having the awkward conversations. An example of a story tell and other people's perspective is when I actually learned what the term like fat phobia means. Now, I'm not an expert in it. This is just one of the things I learned that I was really shocked at, just how media used to paint bigger body characters, especially in the 90s. Not always, but very often it was like the bigger body person was the lazier, quote unquote, grosser person, the less attractive. We know that's so not true. Some of the hardest working, most beautiful people I know are bigger bodied, and some of the laziest people I know are smaller framed. And so that is such an awful way that it was painted in media for so many years. So I think it's so amazing we're starting to see diversity, and that's why stories have to be told, because until I heard that, I was like, wow, I never even thought about that. And for some people that might have created a yo-yo dieting effect, them feeling that they always had to punish their body, always had to be on a diet, that they had to fit a different body size. And so the best place they can be is getting a healthier relationship with food and a healthier relationship with their body. On the flip side, there's also going to be some people who are just never simply educated about eating, and so they always ate in a surplus their whole life. They were always overweight. There wasn't really this relationship. It was just educating themselves so live a quote unquote healthier life and be at a body size that might reduce things like the lesser chance of heart attack, diabetes, those things. No two people's story is ever going to be the same, and that's why I don't even like the term that I said goal shaming, but just taking the time to hear people's stories, because one person is being told, no, you're not allowed to lose weight, you have to accept yourself exactly how you are. On the flip side, they're being told, yes, you have to lose weight, you are so unhealthy how you are. It's going to be different for every single person, and we need to celebrate our differences. Oh my god, that sounded so cringe. I hope we can just start celebrating people living their best life, as cheesy as that is. If you guys like this, if you like this series and want to hear more, let me know down below a topic you guys like me to talk about, a conversation I could have with someone. And it's pretty much going to be when I have hauls, when I have, you know, things from Gymshark clothing, try on hauls. I know at first everyone's kind of like, so this is a haul, but a podcast? I know, I just think like, you know, makeup gurus, they do makeup and they talk about conversation. It's gonna be that. Trust me. This is the first one. It was a little messy. Alex, have you drank any water today? I haven't even said that. And most importantly, have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.